was there a defining moment in your education journey or your career in the US where you realized that um, geospatial technology could become a core pillar of a country's development, and the gaps that convinced you that you could come here and build a mapping infrastructure?
Okay. First part, while being in the United States, some of my colleagues or friends used to talk about that in the entire life, you may come across one great idea. And if you are convinced about that great idea, go after it. Don't let it go away. Because I'm talking about those days again. So that's what made me feel that, and I was a little bit, what should I say, uh, not uneasy, but I wanted to do something on. And then coming back to India was totally emotional. Both me and my wife, we felt that, okay, we lived in the United States for 10 years. We have secured our life financially. And of course, with the social security of the US, which we don't care today, but it was a big security feeling at that point of time. Coming to India, we were not sure what to do. Accepting the memories, defining moment you're talking about, we used to travel in the US with those trip take maps on paper, and that will help us a lot in moving from any place to any place. And I started loving maps. So now from there to India, where the conviction was that every data will have a location component and we can build a great business. I'm happy that we didn't know that it will take us that long. Probably if I had known, I could have picked up or chosen some alternatives, because after all, we were energetic and we had lots of skills and ideas. But thank God we didn't know about it, and we went ahead, but never looked back. Whether earlier we thought 5 long years, it happened 10 years, it happened 15 years, but we never looked back and never regretted, and even today we don't regret.
So you went into building this with a 5-year outlook to say this will take us 5 years to build.
Yes, at least a reasonable level. 5 years we were earning revenue. It was not that it was zero, but still working in General Motors, what other great thing I found was build a product and a platform. Don't go after the services business, because services is you have 10 people, 1,000 people, 10,000, 1 lakh, and you keep doing it. Build a product and a platform, which I think MapmyIndia or me, we are proud of, that in the geospatial area, the country has an opportunity. Because you see, if we are talking about digital autonomy, every space the foreign companies are dominating. It's very difficult to build your own platform in most of those areas. In geospatial, I remember when we started, till late, India was dominated by the foreign companies in the geospatial area. What the Indians were doing, we were special. What all the Indians were doing services for them. Either outsource services or do the field data collection for them. That has dramatically changed today. But building the the platform and the product was the key. And we have been telling the government in many of our talks that, look, India has an option to Google Maps. India has an option to have 2 of the apps in the sphere of apps, in Map app. So please do not undermine it. Support us in the way you can. We have still sustained it because we have a conviction for it.